Hello here, Winnipeg River Jet here, and we are on the Trans-Canada Trail. You will see no markings here actually. This is just the first part after you cross the Great Falls Hydro Dam. And we'll be just rocking along this trail, and we're going to be going to Coca Falls. Very cool falls. I don't know how much water is running down. It's been a very dry summer. So we'll see how it goes. And we'll be going down to a hydro line and then hiking along the hydro line and then going through the bush to the final part. So that's looking forward. This is just looking back, actually back towards the hydro dam. There we are, just back there around the corner would be where the dam is. And so I'll give you a little bit more footage as we get further down this quad trail basically. Hello, so here we are here at the, and there is actually a sign. You'll see there's a little arrow over here in the bush saying, hey, go this way, dude. Go that away. And just a few minutes ago, moments ago I had filmed up there. And here is actually a sign. Wow. First sign crossing the dam. And there it is. Oh yes, all in its glory right there. Trans-Canada Trail. It says go this way. So we are going to go this way. And if you know you're on the right way, well, there's the hydro line. So, and here's me. Filming myself with this geopod here thing, stabilizer. It's pretty cool. And first time I'm really using it. I had fun trying to balance it. And so this is pretty cool. It's like I can walk here. I don't get a lot of big up and down motion here. And so this is going to be a little bit more interesting. I would recommend a good walking stick, a whistle, maybe some bear spray, and of course a phone if you need to call help. So just in case, I don't have any of those things with me. Just my feet. So we'll see what happens here, but we got a little ways to go down this trail here, and then it'll end up going to our left again, and we'll go down a slope and we'll come to what is called Coca Falls. That is our quest today, the quest for Coca Falls. So on we go. Thank you very much. So here we are, we come across a little note. Interesting stuff here. It's a packing note. Yes, let's pack stuff here. Eggs, some other things there, basic essentials. And the best part is, if I turn this over, there is, yes, instructions on how to read an egg, how to boil an egg. Look at that. Well, that's what we found so far on this trail. Let's see what happens. I think the best thing about doing hiking is, whether it's by yourself or with a friend or with a group of people, is that you just stop and kind of look at things, right? You see what nature's doing here. The wind's picked up now. It was very calm this morning, but I think it's pretty neat. And just do a nice little zoom up here, and beautiful cactus heads, waiting for the wind to grab their seeds and spread more of them. Pretty neat stuff. I mean, if you're into that stuff. I mean, if you're into just doing city things and living the city life, well, okay, but I think you miss out on some neat stuff. It's pretty cool. Alright, well, we'll continue walking down this trail. Not much happening. So that's not the way to go to the falls, but that's always the bit. We got to go this way. But it's like that Robert Frost poem, right? Two paths diverge in the woods. And I chose the lesser one, which may be that one. Where to go in life, right? The thing is, if you're actually not sure, if you actually go on hiking somewhere and you haven't actually properly Googled or took pictures with your camera to make sure where you're going, and like, see, there's no markings here saying that this is the Trans-Canada Trail, go left. Like, there's nothing, right? I came around here and I come over here, there's nothing. So literally, if you're not sure, man, you're in trouble, because you could go that way. Well, it looks neat. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's a bear down there, or a wolf, a moose, or a deer. Who knows? But we're going this way, because this is the way we have to go. So. But again, there's not very many markings, so good luck with that, right? Looks like we got to go down and then up, or down then left, I think. We'll see in a moment here. Alright, so just moved a few meters down the path here. And yeah, the creek is pretty low this time of year. There's just no water whatsoever. I mean, this should be underwater. I'm standing right now. And take a look. This is the creek. There's nothing there. Go climb up some rocks here. There we go. So, I think we still have to cross this. I'm not sure. Like I said, there's no markings, so it's interesting. But yeah, we'll see what happens here. We'll figure it out. So I remember I was just back down there. So I checked my cell phone because I had taken pictures of the Google map, and it suggests that I should be going this way, down this trail. Yes, you must go down the right trail, turn right, go down the right trail. This will lead us, supposedly, after a kilometer or two, will lead us to the falls. Though, of course, we've seen the water. There's not much there, so there's going to be no real waterfall per se. Coca-Cola Falls is going to be pretty dry and thirsty. But we'll see what happens here. This is pretty neat stuff. I think it'd be pretty neat if you came here a little bit later, like mid-September. Leaves are just starting to turn. Good fall colors are still a good 2 weeks away. Anyways, alright, well, we'll see where this goes. Over and out. Ah, we are on the right track. Look at this. Bingo! I am not lost. What a wonderful feeling. Yes, I had to get to a bridge. Too bad there's no trolls under here. Too bad. Only in the movies and TV shows. We continue our quest for Coca-Cola Falls, or what's left of it today. Onwards and upwards. I'm always reminded that video games are kind of like a linear path, right? Like Final Fantasy 13, you just race down the path, and you fight animals, and you race down the path, and fight more monsters. And some ways, I think hiking trails is kind of the same thing. It seems like it almost has that video game quality feel. You're hiking down the trail, you're enclosed, you can't go anywhere because you'll get lost in the bush, dangerous things could happen to you, and then you come into a little opening and it's like, oh, it's neat, there's sunlight, and you can look at things. And then after a few moments, trail goes back into the dark bush. Into the forest we go. And the sunlight disappears. And there we are. Back to our path of life. Straight and narrow. No deviations in sight. So I think we're finally getting closer to the falls because I've been hiking up and I must have climbed a good 30 to 50 feet elevation the last little while. And there's another trail that goes off into the bush. And you wonder why it's so easy to hunt animals nowadays. I mean, there's quad trails, skidoo trails, snowmobile trails, right? They're everywhere. And then you know, there's always someone that's going to be violating the rules of hunting, right? They're going to hunt out of season, they're going to hunt at night, and then everyone's going to say, well, how come the deer population goes down, or why is the moose population going down? And they'll come up with a lot of other reasons. Oh, it's the wolves, we need to shoot more wolves. It's something else. It's the worm thing from the deer that they leave on the grass, and then the moose eat it, and it goes in them and kills them. You know, or it's a warm summer because there was a lot of wood ticks or something. Feeling pretty good about this. I've hiked this trail once before, but it was it must have been probably 8 years. No, yeah, 8 years, 10 years. It was a long time ago. There is usually a picnic table down at the falls there, and there's a nice viewing area. See what happens here, but I think we're getting pretty close. Of course, there's no water running, so it's not like you can hear anything. But and then my feet making all the sound, hitting all the leaves here. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Oh yeah, yeah. I've walked this way before, a long time ago. The only thing I've seen so far is, I've seen so far is the a woodpecker flying through the bush. That's about it. Heard crows. Seen some deer tracks in a couple muddy sections. Just go in here and take a look. As you can see, normally I assume that this section here would have been covered in water. And this is, well, watch my footing here. Step on this rock. It's pretty cool. This is how much water is flowing down this section here. It's pretty amazing. There's nothing. Look at it. There's like all this like logs here, normally all piled up from the spring runoff, right? And all we got right now is this little tiny trickle. And there's a bridge up there actually. This is so cool, I can actually just climb right through these falls here. But yeah, you can see there's the bridge up there. Imagine that, eh? There's nothing. Coca-Cola Falls is one empty can of cola. Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna hike around there and take a look at, well, you know what? Let's just go up here and take a look. I'm having a lot of fun with this camera, so it's not all jarry. Oh my goodness, I don't even have to go take the trail. Look at it, there's just nothing. Nothing. Look at this. Beautiful bridge going over the creek. Beautiful fall foliage starting in. Look at that. Yeah, I'm just gonna hike this rock up here. Used to hike rocks all the time as a kid, so to me this is just like old hat. It's like, yeah. There's a pic. I'll take a little jump here. Here we go. Oh. The campfire spot here. Yes. When you go on a hiking trail, bring some Budweiser. Just leave it behind, folks. It's okay. Maybe I'll collect the 10 cents. Whew. This is rotted as can be. Look at those nails and bolts sticking out. Yeehaw. Yeah, normally this would be tons of water. Wow. It's like scary rotten. It's like I expect to step through or something. There's a couple of new planks put in here, but that's about it for this bridge, man. It's almost like, you know, we gotta get the horses across the bridge, but it's rotten. Take them one at a time. Ooh. There's the falls. Not much in the way of it today, folks. This is not a bad hike. I mean, I think it's about an hour in and an hour out. It's pretty cool. There's the one more view of it up there. All I'm hearing is lumberjacks and the wind. So that's our trip to the falls, and I think my next footage will just be the hydro dam on the way back out. And the water's really low there too. They've been, well, the river's no rain this summer. It's been very dry. Everything here is tinder dry. You step on everything and everything's crunchy. This moss here is just literally, it's like powder beneath my feet. You drop a match or something drops from your quad, that's it, man. Forest is going up. Alright, well, I hope you enjoy that. I mean, I'll show you Great Falls there on the way out, and just so you know how to get here. But it's a nice little hike, not too challenging. It's cool. Alright, later. One final note, I should say, actually. If you continue this trail, and I believe this is I've just crossed that bridge in here. If you keep going, this should take you north to Pine Falls. And then you would come out there as part of the Trans-Canada Trail. That's probably a day hike, or at least a half a day hike. Look, there's a blue jay actually just out there. I just saw him fly from the branch. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit here. Just up there in the branch there, that's about the only thing I've seen around here. There it goes flying away. Okay, well. Yeah. And I think you probably need a good change of pair of socks, I think, because even though, like along this trail several times I've come across this, and like here it's all, if it had been a normal summer or a normal fall here with rain and that stuff, there'd be many spots, half a dozen at least, that would be muddy and wet, and so you would get your shoes wet. So, yep, yeah, extra pair of socks would be nice. Well, I've finally seen a ruffed grouse here. It's just slowly walking away from the trail, making the sounds there. And there it goes, flying away. It's about the most excitement. That's just the second one I've heard now walking back. I don't know if it's because it's getting into the afternoon hours now, but that's about the most excitement I've seen so far. Some chickens. Some chickens. It's making me hungry. I want to go eat something. So here we are back. We finished hiking the trail, and I decided to come down here because we're at the Great Falls Hydro Dam, and this summer they've been working on, there's the dam, there's the spillway, there's the main generating station there, they've been working downriver, so they've lowered the water here by over 15 feet. And so it's pretty incredible because I'm actually, normally would be underwater where I'm standing. Just give me a little 360 here and we'll come up on the, there's the sign saying, you know, the warning will go off if there's a sudden change in water levels there. But as you can see here, that water should be pretty much where the sign is, if not higher. And so I hiked out just from there all the way up to this section here. Go right to the edge here. So as far out as I can go. And there you can see there's a couple of people walking there heading off to the quarries. So I'll get some footage there walking back across the dam using this stabilizer. It's pretty neat. It's been a good hike, a lot of fun. Scariest thing I found was a garter snake right spurring under my foot almost. Alright, catch you on the top of the dam. One thing I should add is that basically these water levels are where the Winnipeg River used to be naturally. So, which means there used to be a lot of little beaches and that stuff on this river. It's very cool. So, I'm climbing my way back up to the top. And so way out there at that point. Climb up the slide. It's quite the viewpoint. See there's a fire off in the distance there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little ways to go here. So. People heading off to the quarry over there. It's a usual kind of short jaunt to see people swimming over there and on flotation devices. Yeah, it's a bit of a hike. Alright, well, the next little clip will be up by the spillway there. Only because it takes forever to load up this stuff on the internet. We'll get a little closer to the hydro dam here. And the spillway first. There's the sign out there, that's where I was earlier. This is looking back up towards MacArthur Dam and Dr. Bonnet that way to the south. Parked over there in the distance, which you can't see because I'm just using a 55mm lens. So, and the wind's probably getting picked up by the microphone on the camera. But we're getting closer to the end of our journey. Boaters down there fishing. Pretty safe to do so. I've seen people right in that spillway actually fishing, trying to catch some pickerel. Properly balanced, so but it's still smoother than holding it with just your hand. here. That's the area over there. See some people are. Here it's nice and narrow. Here's the power station going, turbines turning. It's the end of our journey. It's pretty neat. No bears. Be thankful for that. Alright, well, thank you for watching this journey to Coca-Cola Falls, or we should say the non-existent Coca-Cola Falls. It was pretty cool. Thank you very much. Press like if you liked the video.